Feels different in here today,
doesn't it?
The Mongols are going to be feeling that, a whole new energy for this Saturday. Those nerves, they've got to tussle once more. And the default heavy counter-strike that they brought against Eternal Fire, can they stick to their guns? Can they replicate that against Vitality? We're talking champions at Majors, Cologne, Rops, Intel Grand Slam, and even a Katowice to his name. Is he the talisman for Vitality, for Zaiwu, for Apex? Well, let's get this one underway, shall we? T-side start for the Mongols. But a util on blitz. Smoking a flash in through underpass. A bomb on his back has the support. 9-10 out top mid. No contact yet. 3 players towards A. Mezzi on triple. Apex flames you with a bait and switch setup. A window boost. And a clamp in on this site.
Mezzi's patience here. And it's going to be rewarded. It's actually Apex that finds the first headshot, removing Techno from the equation. Mazinho rebuttal, blitz down. And they're already worse for wear, but still more headshots from the Mongols. Low HP. Apex, if he finishes off Mazinho, he's done an awful lot there. Triple to start off for the captain of Vitality and Senzu. He is just a loose end. 1 versus 2 that demanded of him with such low HP. And Apex, he starts as he means to go on there.
It's been a topic of Apex's campaigns here in Katowice. This is his 3rd time in the playoffs. And this is a fantastic little start. Sharp shooting, staying calm. And I guess they want to make up for the flat end to 2024. They spent so much time down in Shanghai, China to only play so few days of competition.
Yeah, I remember them telling me 28 days, 4 days of play. Apex starts with another opening kill. Started with the P2K, now with the M4. Just an economical for the Mongols.
This is the man on a mission right now, isn't it? So great start from him and confidence being exuded.
You talk about strong starts for the rookies, right? You're like, oh, it's important that they get that. For a seasoned veteran like Apex, what does it do to him? Look at him farm.
As an in-game leader who likes to call from the front of the pack, if he's feeling it and hitting shots, that'll make him even more emboldened for crazier calls, to be off the leash, to take these fights, to swing for the chin.
Quarter-final.
It's very default heavy. Steel breaking down some of their openings. Top mid, window smoke. Do they just run out mid and duel? Do they lurk out A? Do they do a 3-man B-pop? Very standard approach on this map. Blitz to sell. Mid pressure. 2 players spamming through the window, but it's going to be 3 players contact up the ramp. They've been blocked by a smoke for now. Blitz was massive yesterday against the Turks. Missed window smoke.
Harder to sell for Blitz without that. Friction through the smoke and into flames. Comfortable collection. 2 on an MP9 and an AK upgrade. Don't mind if I do. Mazinho still in Palace, as he often is. But already they've lost their bite in this round. 9-10 and Senzu watching from the sidelines. With so much time, but such a discrepancy. How do you regain control of a round like this?
You have to hope the fights come your way. This is a tough start. You'd love to get these individuals fragging and fragging early. So even if you don't win this round, try and do some damage. Get Techno a kill, the same for Blitz. Start to warm into things. It is that T-side start. But this is a bonus round, and you don't want to allow Vitality to have it spotless.
Flames his first 2 contributions, and look what it's done to them. Round 3. Hamstrung, now starting to search. Zaiwu on that default. Just a FAMAS for Zaiwu. The AK advantage from Blitz may be felt. Okay, never mind. Flames has got 1-2. A quick headshot to Blitz. There's Mazinho out Palace. Catches his window of opportunity.
Bomb can't get across. Oh, now it can.
Oh, spotted. Apex has the info. Mazinho has the headshot. Rops down and out. Techno punching in the code. Can they spam him? Damage transfer. Apex somehow finds the head of Mazinho. Can Techno do more? He's in so much trouble. They gave it a good go, though.
But here it is, the bonus round, the MP9.
How's he got
through
both?
the ramp, smoke pivots back from Palace, gets the double, takes another fight with the scavenged AK-47. Now, positive signs that Mongols hit a couple of nice shots. Mazinho especially got into the site, got the bomb down. But you can tell Vitality, the comms are flowing, and the frustration is showing.
Well, that plan's facilitated an awful lot. Let's see.
Light on util. Same openers mid.
Quicker though, and Zaiwu.
Jeez.
That's just a smoke timing spam. He's just got that 6th sense for it. And I'm starting to see dead Mongolians. There's one back. Mazinho, only the one. Zaiwu's not to be tamed here. He's going searching, and he finds more trouble. Transfer out of Mazinho. An ace clutch demanded of the kid. He hasn't got the health for this. He He hasn't got a chance. With this HP, a single bullet could bring him down, but Rob's perhaps overlooking him when the smoke, the nade, he's gonna beat the nade. Walking up, Mezzi to clear it through. Double peaked, it's Robs. Silences an attempt from Mazinho, an admirable one at that. But as well as the legacy of Mongolz.
Well, this is a great opportunity for Vitality, ZywOo, Apex to win a match in the Spodek. They've never done that before.
Just blows my mind.
Crazy to hear.
Like your highest placing as a product of the seeding match.
Yep.
And that is a great way to start this fight against the Pistols. Half investment.
And well, loss bonus going into the next 3,400, so able to take a couple of liberties with the buy. But opening's a problem. Yet to find one within the 4 rounds, make it 5 rounds of play for the Mongols. That'll need to change going forward. And we're doing a great job of that against Eternal Fire.
That Mazinho transfer really filled me with some hope for what the individuals of the Mongols could get done today. Techno, yeah, brave, pulls crosshairs and loses his life. Comfortable so far. There's Blitz with a slight discrepancy on the Vitality boys, but clean as a whistle.
There's all a learning curve for the Mongols, but this is a great opportunity. Discuss that Katowice to Kurtz. Your eyes on this guy, has been sharp.
Yeah, he had a great quarterfinal. Really did look completely undaunted by the task at hand. ZywOo trying his luck at a bit of a mid-AWP towards Fast Cat.
Manten's going to search B. Deep and Sandry will respect that. Just Mezzi jumping Van on his lonesome for now. I paid out a skittish shot. Doesn't catch anything for his troubles, but 910 will back off into the underpass 2. Sends him out toward the island box. Mazinho dropping back to pick up that bomb.
Whose responsibility is this underpass? Rob's intermittently?
They're going to clamp down on middle. There's nobody focused over towards A. So I'm curious on a timing. Will Apex call them forward with a flash, with a nade, with a duel? This is very well read and set up from Vitality.
It's great, but hang on. A headshot from Blitz. He's removed Robs from the equation. Now ZywOo's noted. They know that on that B side of the map, and he heard that. Yeah, that's a lot of intel. He actually pulls the plug on that. Fair play. Blitz realizes the deception was no longer present. Pulls us into a 4-on-4. We've got a mid-round here.
They're going to swing on him. Ooh, Apex has called it off.
About it. He's not being looked at. ZywOo assuming his teammates had his back. That's a huge catch. Blitz leads by example. Mezzi overextends into that 9-10 AWP. Now it gets uncomfortable for Vitality. Held by Blitz. It's all Blitz. Seizes control of this one. A 1 versus 3. Shut down by 9-10. But you have to give the props to Blitz. Not only the pick onto Robs, but he gets 2 more on top of that.
Yeah, that opener gave them something to work with, even the trade back from ZywOo, and then him getting caught off guard. You don't see that every day of the week, so catching a great timing there. We'll see this one again. So window gets blown open, Robs takes a peek, Blitz in the back, and then this one just covering off. 9-10, we've seen him up towards the apartments, taking that marker line. Apex was already passed. Blitz had to cover off. Still money for a Vitality buy. One more of those and the Mongols can break them.
Broken window smoke. A couple of speculative M4 bullets fly through from Robs, but he's out of there.
Big gap on A to work with. It's just Flamesy tending with it from stairs over towards connector. So he's not entrenched within the site. Mazinho and Techno, they can take a lurk out onto A if there's too much mid-friction, but right now Vitality are just in transition. Flamesy starting to head back over. Robs is going to join him on A.
This is a pace Mongols are accustomed to. Mazinho's persistence puts pressure onto Flames and Robs to always consider it.
Bomb still needs to be picked up in 50 seconds. Does look like it will be an A-split finish, but who's going to drop back and grab that? Blitz through underpass might be the late mid-lurk piece with Senzu. So 9-10 tasked with joining Techno. But that flash that Apex through towards A-ramp early, I think it makes Techno believe that they're playing up close and personal. That's not the case. Techno hasn't investigated A-ramp yet. He's quite scared.
Still looking like it's got legs for Mongols to break through. Time, the biggest factor in this. Apex ready to try and spam the smoke, trying to catch a timing. Here's Senzu committing, actually going to push through the smoke. Apex, wild spray.
Robs though.
Significant damage, yeah, Robs is not being looked at, covered by blitz. Just the one from Robs, kept humble.
10 seconds.
It looks like the plant can't be really disrupted. Zai was already backed away. Mezzi looks to be doing the same. It's another Mongolz round.
All right, well handled. Well pieced together there. You can see that worry with the A-round. They had to go for the flash. Crowd likes that. Everybody loves an underdog story. Love to have a quintessential fairy tale run within the Spodek. And what a time to do it. Kicking off 2025 after the Mongols made it to the playoffs of the Shanghai Major.
Wow.
Bit of a crowd favorite. I think Vitality has representation too, but everyone can get behind a team who's from a small region, stuck together, battling in World Counter-Strike and playing some class CS. They shoot hard, sure, but they also play some good macro. All right, Vitality have given themselves something to work with. Save down 4 and the headed for Flamesy, and there's Util to work with. Thought they were just going to take the lighter investment, considering the loss bonus situation, but they're going all in behind the safe door.
More pep in there, step out mid. Robs and Flames bringing the fight. 9-10. Quick dispatch of Robs, gets away with his life. Flames hard committed to this, trying to provide support. Is Mezzi a flash to try and bail his teammate out? A high nade could find some damage. Senzu chipped away at. Zinho and Apex having a battle of their own towards that Palace position, but Flames has got so much on his plate. Is he going to get away? Slips away. Mid under Mongol's control.
They're in no rush. They have the man advantage. Util advantage as well for the Mongols to work with.
Oh, that's a nasty death. Mazinho puts Apex down.
What a great sign that he is starting so sharp. This is what you want to see from Mazinho.
The world their oyster now, Mongols. They've got plenty of time. A 2-man advantage. Flames wouldn't do it again, would he? The molly's perfect timing. Flames trying to find an angle he can work with. It's actually Zai who puts down that Palace threat. Will they expect a second though? An orbital presence, Techno headshot. Clean with it, and Messi from Mezzi. As easy as that, it falls into place. This force bite's gone awry.
Right there, Mongols could have misread the finance situation. They knew there were saves in the mix that they had to go up against, but 9-10 getting the opener. Really good work, alleviates all the pressure. That flips onto Flames, stuck towards the underpass, pinned in. They're worried about getting out, and meanwhile, Mongols are making a move. With this new setup, you got Robs just filling the void. Oh, hold up a second, hunting this one down. Techno stepping it out, looking the wrong way. Zaiwu gives up his position. 9-10 trying to lock the door on this. AWP towards T-spawn, so he is out. And he might get away with this. Om still has a little while left. Senzu heading back. This would be a big weapon to rip away.
Oh, he's done it! Zaiwu with a saved orb. You never know what's coming in the next round, but this time you kind of have some certainty.
They've been able to actually break the finances. They've had to do it the hard way. And this is only going to build your confidence. Hey, we're on the stage. We're against some titans who are used to this, who have won in big environments before. Sure, Robs is new. He's only been there for a month, but it's a plug and play.
Oh, yeah. A chance for the Zaiwu Dig. Not far off of the mark there. Whistles one past. Earlobe of 9-10. There's Robs gone. He's not playing scared. He plays his game. He's got a lot of conviction in his shooting from the hip. Those quick scopes, very precise from 9-10.
He's really putting his name in the ring in terms of the top AWPers in the world at the moment. If he keeps up performances like this, he can farm a few more against the eco. Sure, some threats. Facilitated by where the loss bonus is at. Next round, 2,900. We will see the buys come in. Flamesy next up to bat.
Oh my god, he's done him through the wall there. That's nice work from Flamesy. It gets awkward if Zaiwu gets one. Maybe Messi. Okay, but Senzu in the dirt. 9-10's AWP required.
Still a few problems.
Yeah, most definitely. Where do you go? Techno's in the apartments. He's hearing some of the steps from Mezzi.
Opportunity to completely reset. They could just go as a pack. Head towards A together.
Oh, great shot. Again, 9-10.
All kills will keep coming your way. That's the third in the round for him.
Techno is millimeters away from the crosshair of Apex. Doesn't pull the trigger.
And they remember where Flamesy was. So bomb headed over towards B. Flamesy rotating in. Will be in market in time. But have to hit some absolute bangers.
I've seen 9-10 very comfortable on this AWP, especially on that fight. Techno doesn't beat him to it. Wow, one round game, folks.
That right there is where it doesn't feel like, oh, I'm just stat padding against ecos. Because it gets a little bit worrisome. Hey, we need to actually get these kills. It's not just a farm fest. So important work, Blitz. You're not that small, bud.
Good penetration on the dig. Good patience on Techno. You kept checking in with him. He didn't overcommit.
Keep tabs on that Apex frustrations. Obviously something that is going to be new for Rops to have to deal with. Yanko saying, hey, the others, they're used to it. How's Rops going to respond, especially in a pressure environment like this?
Wow, look at this from 9-10. He's bringing the fight straight to Zywoo, who's the quicker roll. 9-10 prevails. A massive opening, a gift to the Mongols. Senzu's getting a little bit searching.
Like this.
There is a gap available to him. Momentary lapse in the setup. He can't quite find the headshot. Flames he can. Trades up nicely. Mazinho the double.
They're not afraid to activate. Pops will grab one back, sure, but it just feels like another mission to save. It's just a one-man discrepancy, but you're not close. The bomb's gone down. The 40 seconds has begun. And you're well out of position. So they will retain the guns again, Vitality, or at least look to, as Mongols are going to tie things up 5-5. This is starting to take shape. 5 rounds, T-half, your map choice. You happy with that? Looked like it was going to be them getting blown out of the server early. But they've been able to stabilize. 4 out of the 5 rounds being against rifles. Very promising signs for the series. New coming up next, Inferno is the third and decider if we need to get there. Quite a classic map pool.
I'm already very impressed by Mazinho. There was always a conversation about him on a big stage and whether it gets the moment gets the best or better of him. Can't play his way.
Rockstar is going to call a second tactical timeout. This is great from 9-10. Opening kills in the first 5 rounds was something that they didn't have, and that's been completely turned on its head. They've managed the last 5 consecutive.
Oh, mate. Second shot is beautiful.
The thing is, once Senzu lurks it, there it is. This is the boy. Look, let's see if it boils over. But Senzu comes at connector. They're waiting for the side player to have to move because you're somewhat sandwiched. Senzu doesn't hit the shot, but Mazinho immediately reacts.
Can they match Vitality's output and do one better? Sure, 5 for 5. This would be 6 consecutive from the Mongols, finishing their T-side strong. Senzu on the warpath mid. Flames tasked with getting info safely, and he has thrown out his block smoke safe.
They want to collapse on middle again. Zywoo towards ticket, Mezzi floating close short. One window, one vent, Flamesy connector, so they really want to fight for this mid control.
Apex, that's crazy. Leaping through a window smoke, catches a timing as Blitz throws out a big volley, and there's more from Flames. MP9 drive, hang on, flurry, a frag from the AWPer. Mezzi, not shy to peek into the AWP, puts us into a 2v2. Bomb is running, bomb is moving. Mezzi hearing all of those steps. Mazinho trying to get across safely. There's Mezzi confirming the bomb has entered the B bomb site. They partner up, double swing. Bomb being planted, Techno providing the cover. On that bench position, a hard headshot for anyone to hit, and Zywoo's managed to bring him down, but Mazinho, the one we've been discussing, in a clutch up against the Woo. And the 17-year-old hold his nerve up against one of the greats. Oh, he's doing it! Zywoo's low, the nade could finish, the trajectory wide. Zywoo holding on, pushing closer, edging into this round, edging into the side. Zywoo best him! Low HP, you had to finish him there. You give him another chance, he takes it.
Well, sticking to their playbook, the Mongols wanting to take the duel. Mazinho looked like he should have been good for that. The confidence, we've seen it throughout, unable to hit a shot that normally he would deliver upon. You bang on about Apex having to do something crazy, but they were positioned to collapse on mid. He takes the initial risk, then we have the back and forth. We land in a 2v2, and Zywoo clutches it out over Mazinho. And that's an important round. Mazinho knows he should have won that. The young man with some frustrations, but he is playing like the real deal. You got to push that one aside. Both teams with everything they would desire and more.
Zywoo takes his AWP mid, not going to be taking any pot shots through the smoke. A flash and a bit of a swing out of the short player. It's Rops this time. Chip damage, solid work. Blitz and Techno tagged. On the fence. pain. He's balaclava betrayed. You saw it, just his face through that smoke, and ZywOo does dispatch of the leader. Calling from the grave, trying to rectify. Senzu is actually in a prime position to do damage here. It's Apex double swinging with him, and the headshot found. As Mozinho out, Palace needs another. There's Apex, a double kill. Techno is third challenge. It's a bit too much. But the damage inflicted, Techno bleeding out, jumping evasively, desperately trying to reposition as the AWP does need to be set up to cover this plant. Techno tasked with doing so. Flashes are good, forces 910 off of the angle. Information not there though, ZywOo doesn't know. Missed shot from 910, and he's punished. Long range headshot found, and wow! Vitality show their class and their poise. There's a different energy in the Spodek today. Pursuit of the trophy, semi-finals of Katowice 2025. And already Mongolz have shown they can pack a punch, they can hang with the big boys. Vitality already, some visible frustrations from both sides of the server. We're headed into our second half of Mirage. Mongolz territory, and an important pistol ahead of them. The odds against them. Big names in the server against them. Can Mongolia continue to be represented by the Mongols into a grand final tomorrow? That's a long, long way away. But 910's not playing scared at all. Sweeping through mid. Could be misinfo. Kept busy by Apex as ZywOo takes his shot. Rare to see the man miss with that P2, but Blitz, he hangs out. Nails it.
Pressure on Senzu.
A whole lot. USP, couple of taps, they're closing the distance, closing the gap with that Glock up close. It's a real threat. He's done well to reposition. Flame swings through, lost him with the bench position. Still Senzu good for the click, clean click. Flames eat, rectifies the issue. Man advantage. Bomb has not gotten across Blitz, and a nice composed headshot would have been nice. Doesn't get it. Mozinho, I mean, what damage inflicted? It's all onto Blitz. 2 is already under his remit. Asking too much of him there. Solid shoe in from Team Vitality.
The recipe for success, I'd say.
Bang.
ZywOo putting his new view model on display for everybody. Don't be sick, we've got some vomit bags.
Hey, if it works, it works.
And I just want to point out for Apex, we're talking about this Katowice curse, him coming here since 2014, this his third only appearance in the Spodek. And he's never won a match in the Spodek before. And he's leading the charge. He's played some confident Counter-Strike. Came out of the halftime break as the top fragger. 5 multi-kills. 3 opening jewels going in his favor. This one means a lot to him. Light investment for the Mongols will be the buy into the next. So we see some pistol upgrades, a couple of Deagles.
Yeah, Apex is one of those players that when something means more to him, he's actually going to find that as a hugely motivating factor. Some people can get consumed by that, apply internal pressures to themselves when it does mean more. If anything, it seems that Apex finds that as a great motivator to perform at his very highest standard.
Oh!
Hang on.
Oh!
Second! The USP headshots have come through. Can Mezzi save them? He has managed to find the first 2. Good swick around. Mezzi and ZywOo just about get through it. Oh, that could have been a disaster waiting to happen. It was nothing more than USPs.
That type of a punch.
Yeah, do it with an M4 in your hand. With some Kevlar on your body. Blitz into middle early. Starts his anti-flash walk up. Supported by the taps of 910. Senzu on the short side. Blitz, what have you got? Turns the flash, and he does draw blood. Equivalent exchange. Apex tips the scales in Vitality's favor. A Galil double. Finding Senzu's huge. Could be susceptible to Mozinho here on Con. Not if ZywOo cuts him down. 910's trapped. Has to fight his way out here. Apex. Apex! He's on one today.
Doing it all. You piece this one together, your nameplate, you know that Techno's the B anchor, completely out of the picture and left in a 1v3 situation.
That was wallbang headshots. You heard that sounded nasty from 910's perspective.
Get damn close. And this one's got a little bit more firepower behind it. You know, teams when they're on the lighter buy positions take a few more risks, and well, here's one of them.
It's being held as he tasked with that responsibility.
Made on a peek for Mezzi.
Swings on that HE and Blitz bests him. Got greedy. Someone threw that HE. Wasn't expecting Apex so close. Early 4v4. Blitz's opening endeavor successful.
And now Blitz can see the big picture. He can see the chessboard. He can call his pieces around the map based off of information that he hears and what he sees from the POVs. 910 on the jump. Spot Apex there. They're going to go for a bit of a gamble, so a roll of the dice as we can see the bomb currently on the other side of the map. But Vitality aren't in a rush. They don't want to slip over again. Apex feigning this mid presence. Window molly. Connector smoke. Sector clear as 3 players ready to breach the B bomb site now. The penny drops. Mongolz, you're in the wrong position. You'd be looking for damage at this point. 3 players with Kevlar that they'd love to hold on to going forward, but you definitely want to get some AKs into your hands if you can.
Got to be a very satisfying conclusion for Vitality. The path of least resistance identified in what can be a tricky round.
Well, they come into this as the heavy favorites against the Mongols. Grand final. Well and truly within their reach.
Well, when you think about it, I mean, what more does Rops joining Vitality signify? That they just needed that last bit of polish. This was a team we talked about housing ZywOo, expecting them to be, you know, in pursuit of silverware. This is a team built for trophies. And they eluded them for the majority of the year.
And last year was pretty rough. A couple of opportunities that went awry. Apex coming out after the failure in Shanghai. That is tough when you don't feel like a real team. The issues with Spinks plaguing them, and well, 2024 coming to a bit of an anticlimax for the Vitality. And only 2 rounds necessary. It's a great way to announce your presence. And only 2 rounds necessary.
Master of his craft. Is he that missing link Vitality we're looking for?
Pack roll out middle. Rob's on the lurk. This is a brawl right now.
Yeah, they're welcoming the Angels against the team commonly looking for them themselves. Early connector control. No numbers for the Mongols yet, but it certainly does feel heavily occupied. A break of the con smoke, and there's 910's AWP. Apex sees that as an invitation. AWP on ticket. Smoke to obfuscate. Spamming towards Blitz's position. Mazinho starts to activate, trying to lend a hand. Spams away. Good find. Removes Apex. Rob's in pursuit of a response. It's hectic in the smoke, and Mezzi spins around. A no-scope hit. Techno's gone. Rob's over there. Finds a Mazinho just over the edge of the smoke. It's out. Blitz swings in. Crosshair was ready. And 910 already with 2 needs another pair of frags to keep that 6th round dream alive. Bomb loose in front of him. His position noted. A re-aggression from this AWP, perfectly timed on the matter. In the server, shuts down Vitality.
Big round from the Mongolian AWP. Bit of a statement piece right there. That would have been overtime secured for Vitality, and it denies it. A big clutch asked of the man.
Bang. He doesn't play scared in that 1v2 chat. He goes looking for trouble.
And we saw it against the Eternal Fire again yesterday, playing these retake A setups. The smokes will come in. He's pushing into triple. He knows his job.
Oh.
Well, the Mazinho clutch went against them in the first half, but this one has fallen in their favor.
That's just map 1 of this semi-final.
Senzu down the bottom of the scoreboard can be an X factor for the Mongols. Sure, he's got a broken hand, but he's been playing pretty good throughout the tournament. Would love to get him activated here and now, and he's been given that M4, so they need to see him deliver. Easy with just a dig.
Nine10 keeps it dynamic. Starts that AWP short. Apex trying to find a fight, and he's going to get it. Senzu, happy to oblige, loses his head. A man up for Vitality. 9-10 going to sweep through that connector and line, maybe catch the walk up through the smoke though. Blitz.
Zinho is the one who needs to step up. It's going to be 3 waterfall out Palace.
Hard shot to hit.
They're coming out Palace.
Zinho tucks towards the ramp. Finds an angle he can work with, but just the deagle brings him down. Blitz back turn, a free frag for Flames. 9-10 Zorb cut out of the round, doesn't even get to pull the trigger. Zywoo already posted on the line. This one just falls into place for Vitality.
Sure, a couple of highlights for Mongolz throughout this map so far, but really Vitality are showing their class. These are players who are extremely comfortable on big stages. Great to see.
Beautiful art.
Some fans in the arena for the Mongolz. The crowd liking a bit of the underdog story, but at the moment, not too much to celebrate.
Well, there's a reason, you know, underdogs and the support that comes with it is because it's a story of overcoming impossible odds, adversity. This being doubted every step of the way, and yet here they stand in the semi-finals. Is Vitality too tall of an order?
It's looking like it.
Certainly is right now. An MP9, a scout to defend their honor on this first map of the series. A regimented Vitality with a captain performing at the top of the table, Apex, the Apex Predator on Mirage.
Well, Blitz has got some top mid info for this 19th and what could be final round. Zinho 9-10 on the site, Senzu rotating over, Techno's going to be left towards B. Multi-kills required.
Simple as that for Mazinho, 9-10, and now Senzu cheats over.
Making no secret of this execute. Here they come.
Well, if you got Mazinho, that MP9's got to sing. 9-10 has vision, but not anymore. Zywoo shuts him down. Oh, they nearly lined up for him. It's actually Zywoo taking down Mezzi. Senzu's been overlooked for a moment, but surely the diligent clears are coming. Techno draws fire, draws attention. That could be the setup they needed. They're not going to clear him. Apex a free flag, needs another. Jumping, didn't land the mantle. A 2 versus 2. Blitz, good timing on this. Techno tries to play his life, tries to stay alive. Flames, good read of the situation. Blitz can't tame the spray, but there's Techno. Ensures another round of play. Still seeing frustrations in the face of victory. That got too damn close.
Another one that they just get by. This feels the way that Eternal Fire were winning rounds yesterday against the Mongols. Always down to the wire, just one player or even sometimes no players staying alive in round victory, especially on Anubis. But playing off of each other there quite well. Vitality still with a very decent buy. Sure, a couple of pistols, but when you compare what's on the other side, you take your chances.
Well, Flames, he's looking very frisky towards a early engagement on the B side of the map.
Yeah, Vitality are playing like they're the better team and they know it. Apex with a lot of space again.
Just creeping and crawling with a Tech 9.
3 players towards B to lock this down.
He's actually gotten across. There's a lot of pressure onto Techno here. He's done well for the first. Senzu provides and lends a hand. Oh, and the last bullet from Techno's MP9.
2v2.
Zywoo has the bomb. Robs alongside for the right. Mazinho is walking through smokes, and he hits the headshot. But Rob's in the clutch, not to be written out of this one. Playing around the smoke, playing Mazinho at his own game. Mazinho down. One required blitz, typically on those flanks. Rob's not considering it, looking short. Element of surprise for Blitz. Rob's trying to piece this together. He's got time to work. He's a diligent clearer of the angles. Blitz stays static. Still has vision of that bomb. Rob's on the re-clear. Keeping that crosshair ready for a quick flick. Time becoming a factor, gets his spot, and he composed to close. Robin Cool makes Mirage Vitalities.
And that's why Robs is in this team, to close down games. A 1v2 to get them across the line. 13-7 on the Mongolz map pick. Up next is Nuke. They are in the hunt for a grand final appearance.